I'm on my phone, smarty pants. Think you're so smart? Just kidding. Let's see. I can't even get my phone to stay up. There we go. Oh, we'll see how that goes. What a horrible angle. Okay, I'm in my thing. Okay, I'm on my phone. I did the phone. I gotta hold it. Okay. I'm on the phone. We'll see how this goes. There, Bubba dude. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I know, right? I'm back, Cracker Jacks. I'm so sorry. Oh, what timing? Really? That is so freaking funny. I can't see all the chat here.
You're being summoned.
Look at his little fancy foot. He's being fancy.
He's so fancy, mama. So fancy.
Hi, Dolly. Okay. Okay. Where we last left off, I am so sorry. Can you hear me okay? I'm in my RV in the woods. I apologize. Okay, great. I'm back on, I'm on my phone as instructed. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sarah. I appreciate you, Sarah. Okay, for your advice, for your piece of advice. Your advice. I took it. Okay, cool. All right, Dolly. I love you guys. Mwah. Best collective ever in the whole wide world. My collective. You guys are freaking amazing. I love y'all so much. I know. I saw the little. I can still see the chat popping up. Okay, Dolly. I'm still in Dolly's energy. Big deep breath. Let's clear out all the whatever that was. Okay. So, Dolly, you are at this pre-empress energy because you have a lot of value, babe. Okay. You got so much value, but he's not going to turn you into the empress. He doesn't have what it takes. That was a page of pentacles. This is somebody who's going to see what it takes to gain access, but he's not getting off that horse. I've got another page over here with an ace of cups. Okay, so he does know all the right things, but as far as commitment, no ma'am, he can't do it. Hi Alan, welcome. He can't do it. He's in his head. Eight of Swords, that traditional connection, like, I don't think he's capable. I think it takes a lot for him to feel like really, really into somebody. Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, Two of Swords. It takes a lot. I don't even know if you're going to like what it takes to get and hold and keep his attention. Okay. I know. I'm so busy. Okay. Like, give me another question. Let me see. I'm going to use this deck for you, baby. This is the Love Me, Love Me Not, okay? Let's look at this. Love Me, Love Me Not. Love Me, Love Me Not. How does he feel towards Dolly? Okay, I got this one. Right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. We're definitely not on the same page. Out of sync. I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make any promises. know, the most ever. The most ever. We got another blue one here. My alone time is precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company. Okay. We got a yellow rose. I feel like we are in each other's lives for a reason. Okay. So there's something here that he definitely feels drawn to you. He feels some kind of a connection, but he may be too disillusioned to understand what the depth of soulmate connections are. So he's going to use his worldly connection. You know what I mean? It's like his working through his ego and through his, what is it? His shallow desires versus his emotional desires. Okay. Emotional desires are fulfillment of connection with another, that enrichment, okay? The enrichment of a connection with another person to enhance each other's lives. He may be at the point right now where he's just kind of trying to get what he can out of what he can, when he can, while he can. Delaney, you're so funny. I know. I have people who need guidance. I'm here. Absolutely. Let's look at his intentions. What are his intentions? Oh. We. Where'd he go? What are Steve's intentions towards Dolly? What are Steve's intentions towards Dolly? What are... Feels... Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man, 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups. He may be using this to help him mask his pain of something that he's got past trauma from. And in order to not face what he's been through or work through his issues, he's, you know, kind of, all right, well, what else is out there? 3 of Wands is waiting to see what else is going to help him kind of escape his pain. This is the Hanged Man, the 5 of Cups. Let go of that deep pain. I absolutely have some guidance, 1000%. Yes, ma'am. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. This is somebody who is, he's using this. We've got 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. He's been pushed aside from other things, so he's kind of seeing if dating is going to help him find himself, or, you know, kind of lay itself out for him without him having to do the work of understanding what that pain is. He's not doing his work. Here's another 5. Here's the 9 of Swords. He's using this connection to try and help him mask past stuff he hasn't gotten over. Here's another let go card, the Death card. So, what is some advice for Miss Dolly? I would guess, you know, most of these connections are meant to teach us boundaries and to help us to kind of not get lost in the fantasy of what we hope it could be. You know what I mean? Not taking somebody at their word, letting them reveal who they are to us, to let their words match their actions before we just go believing anything, because people will really know how to tell you the right things, okay? People know how to tell you amazing things. Yeah, this is meant to teach you how to raise your standards and hold your boundaries. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Hi, Power. Nice to see you. If you paid, I do have another person who paid 11. So I'm going to have you tell me an email address. If that was you, then I will get your reading to you. I'm taking care of Dolly real quick. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So this is Dolly's reading, but welcome in. I'm glad you're here. This is meant to teach you how to raise your standards. This is teaching you how commitment before you drop your boundaries. You need commitment from somebody. You need somebody to show you that they're all in before you ever drop your guard. before you ever let somebody get past the wall, okay? That is you being very protected. I've got the 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. There's the final 5, 5 of Wands, right? Any type of confusion, any type of email is, oh, cool, very cool. All right, Sarah, you're right, thank you. So if you're confused about it, it's a lesson. If it arrives in clarity, then it is meant for you, but you have to let it reveal itself to you. We can't just let anybody kind of, you know, tell us what we want to hear. All right, Miss Dolly. 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups. I think in the past you let people kind of charm their way into your heart and into your feelings, right? You allow for people to be charming in the past, and it's kind of led you to this place of seeing yet another conflicting, dramatic experience that's got you more in your head than you are confident. Okay, so you're more insecure than you're confident. Okay, welcome in, Ernie. Okay, very, very good. So I would say to you that, you know, allow for somebody, when somebody's coming in and telling us all these things, you know how it is when you go to like a really great company and you get hired on and they give you 90-day probationary periods before they start allowing you benefits and access to all of the rewards that they offer and to start accruing time off, all the things, right? But you need 90 days to prove that your work can back up what your resume said and what your interview said. Oh man, they're so good at it. Like I said, they're very charming. This dude right here knows exactly what to say. This could be a feminine, this could be a masculine, but this is a masculine energy, meaning I'm providing you with everything that you want to hear. But this person is not off their horse. This is not a sitting energy. This is just kind of like trotting around, just being like, you like what you see? You like what you see? Okay. And then they're just very, very fluid. They're very, it's not anything that you can feel secure about, because at any moment they can run off. Think of times when you've been around a horse. They spook easy. You know what I mean? Horses spook easy. And when you've got all 4 knights that came out, baby, all 4 of them came out. No, the Knight of Pentacles was the only one that didn't come out, and that Knight of Pentacles has both feet firmly planted on the ground. They're healthy about being slow to see, okay? They'll be slow to see, like how you should be. We can't just rush into something just because somebody's charming and has the right way of saying things, you know? Oh, you know, oh, I love everything you're saying. And, you know, we'll tell them all the things to say, you know, as far as our past pain, what we've been through, all the hurt we've been through, and all they have to do is just kind of shoot just right above that. We give them the blueprint to kind of just have access to us. If I can do just a little better than that, I'm in. Don't give them the blueprint. I will give you that piece of advice moving forward. Let them reveal to you who they are before you give them intimate access of your experience, your heart, and your soul. Okay, Dolly? Does that help? When you're out there in the dating world, it's scary. I'm here for you though, okay? I will totally help and navigate through all this with you. Unfortunately, a lot of people are running from a lot of trauma, and so they're experiencing many, many things, thinking that the experience is going to help them escape their trauma, when in fact they need to do the work so that they don't have to keep running from experiences and they can feel their way through it. You know, when something genuine and healthy is happening. Otherwise, it's just a whole bunch of holy crap. what is going on here. When you're in that energy, you know it's a lesson. Okay. All right, my darling. Big O hug and squeeze. Let me give you some forward real quick, and then Sarah is up next. This is the in-depth reading for Miss Dolly. Thank you so much for trusting our guidance. Come to the Edge has come out for you. Number 36. 6. So that's the 9 again. Again, 9 is 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. This is a very high value divine feminine energy. They know their value. They've done a lot of work to get there, and it's going to take a lot to have access. You're waiting for that one pentacle, but it's got to be a very valuable pentacle that's going to add value to your life. Not just see opportunity to have access, but add and enhance and value. Enhance your life and add value. Then we start pulling the walls down, okay? Only then. All right, Dolly, come to the Edge. 36. Sarah, get ready. Sarah's next for a 2-question plus oracle. This is an in-depth reading for Miss Dolly. Take 3, right? Are we on the 3rd take here? I'm so sorry. Yay, internet. All right, babe. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present. So let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. You're taking the risk of putting yourself out there, but it's not just about trusting every little thing that appears before you. You don't have to leap into every single thing, okay? Yes, we don't have to leap into every single little thing, but trust in yourself always. Trust in yourself. Trust in your journey, your ability to see people for who they are and not just what they're saying. Sorry, Bubba. Okay, hugs and squeezes. Thank you so much. I am so truly grateful for you. Okay. Listening. Good girl. Layla, I'm so glad you're here. Hugs and squeezes, Miss Dolly. Thank you so much. That was fun. I appreciate you allowing me to help you. Alrighty. Sarah, what are your questions? Oh, mwah. Back at you, babe. Back at you, babe. Sarah. Sarah, you ready, baby doll? Let's take care of Sarah. Ready when you are, my babe. Let's go with Schitt's Creek. The unofficial Shitty Tarot. My favorite. Yay! Moira Rose. It was beautiful. I love reading. Question number 1. All right, Miss Sarah, big deep breath all the way down to your toes. Let it go so I can grab a hold of yo energy. Whew. Miss Sarah's energy, please. Oh. Let's have Sarah's energy, please. Whew. Okay. Sarah's planning a quick, profitable transition in your new business. What are some energies around that? Okay. Planning a quick, profitable transition into new business. What are the energies around that? Okay. What are the energies surrounding Sarah's plans for a quick and profitable transition? Oh. The Lovers. It's a major choice. That's a major decision. Ace of Wands. And the Hangman. Okay. Interesting. Here's the Emperor. Here's the the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now I've got three major arcana cards and a Queen of Pentacles. You expect quick. Here's the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Here's the Nine of Wands. 8 and Ace equals 9. You want fast. I see you. I know you do, but it's gonna be a while before you really start seeing something that makes you feel like you're getting the return of your investment. Because just because you're making this decision, okay, doesn't mean that it's going to be a quick transition. I've got the Hanged Man and the Emperor. The Emperor is quick, is this authoritative, focused, goal-driven energy, but it's not fast. This is not fast. This is not fast. This is not fast. And all of these surround the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands. Now, isn't that interesting, these little orders of these cards coming out? I know. Listen, just because you want to. Thank y'all for your compliments. Y'all are so beautiful. I love y'all. Still can't ducking type. I know, these ducking typers. Look, it's good though. Just because you want it quickly doesn't mean it's not a good thing. It's just going to take effort to build something lasting. Think about when a tree grows. Think about when you plant your garden. You know what I mean? You can't run out every time and dig up the dirt and look at the seeds and be like, are you growing yet? Are you growing yet? You got to plant the seeds, let it sit, tend and nurture to it, and let it build. You can go do other things that will help influence the growth, but you can't rush the process. Unfortunately, with things that are lasting, like roots, grounded effort. It takes a while to build up that effort and that energy. As far as doing it quickly, the Nine of Wands says that that's going to be a lot of lessons in that. You're going to learn a lot from that by moving too quickly. And by focusing on the timeline of things happening is really going to be a big distraction for you, honestly. The timeline's going to distract the shit out of you. That's not the important thing. The important thing is the effort, the education, the solid research that you're putting into this, making some smart moves, not fast moves, smart moves, okay? Not fast, but smart. And it's not about you know, doing something and having instant overnight success. Once you start moving that momentum, it's like getting this big old engine chugging along, and then it starts to go, and then you start to get your rhythm down, and then you start to get your focus, you know what I mean? But it takes effort and initiative over time to get that locomotive going down the train. You cry every day at work. This is going to be a part of your story, Sarah. This is not a blockage for you. This is the momentum. This is the fuel in your tank. Those tears are going to be what the engine is running off of. Salty lubrication, baby. It's a part of your story, and it's a beautiful thing. It's okay. Listen, I want this business to be successful, but guess what? I'm back in the salon, and I got to go take another run at this. I got to do it again. Guess why? Because I got distracted. I got distracted by people talking good game and feeding me a bunch of hooey, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And then I got to pull back, do what I know how to do, and take a run at it again, because you know what? I can. It's all a part of my story, though. Drinking milk right now. That gosh, like, right? Girl, I had a big old bowl of cereal with oat milk, and I was like, at the end. Salty lubrication. That's what your cheers are. That's what your tears are. That's that salty lubrication to make that engine go, baby. Have y'all ever seen that horrible, campy, awful movie called Cry Baby with Johnny Depp and Ricky Lake? And it's got all kinds of people in it. It's so good. Tracy Lords. It's so good. It's awful, but it's good. But Cry Baby, they like drink their tears. Anyway, it's a good movie. Crying a lot lately. Okay, we're in Cancer season. We are in Cancer season. You got lactate on the way. Girl, you are so sweet. Natalia has got your back. Natalia has your back. Look, I just pulled the cards apart. We got 6 of Pentacles. It's going to be equal parts give and take. When it starts to show you that what your efforts are working, then you start to pour more into it. And then it's going to give back to you more of, you know, what is the word? It's, God, I'm rusty at this. I was rusty at cutting hair. I took time off from this. I'm rusty at this. It's going to give you results. Thank you, Spirit. When you start seeing the results, and then you'll pour more into it, and then you're really going to start to see that trajectory. You're going to really start to feel that momentum building. Next thing you know, it's going to start requiring more, and then you have to start pulling back from your full-time gig. And once you can switch your part-time hobby into a part-time job and eventually into your full-time job, you can pull back from your full-time job, creating a part-time situation there, and where you eventually will pull out of it altogether. You know what I mean? It's about replacing and switching, but it's going to be equal parts effort, and that's a lot, especially because it's not just that, right? You're going to get written up this week. Do not manifest that. It's a short week. Hang in there. It's a short week, babe. This is an easy week. It should be all good. You can go light firecrackers and imagine that you're, doing things with them. Get it all out of your system. Oh, shoot. What's your second question, my darling? Give me your second question. They'll get over it. I wasn't recording your calls for micromanagement. Oh, no, I hate micromanagement. Oh, that makes my skin crawl. No, I will sit there. It changes my entire perspective of somebody who comes in and micromanages. I have no respect for that. I have no respect for that at all. Now, if somebody has proven that they need it, yeah, by all means, but I never need it. So if you're directing it at me, it makes me resentful. Love it. Love work. Love it. Work. Love or work. Oh, is that your next question? You don't know what to ask? It is demeaning. It is. It means somebody doesn't have enough to do. And it's not the person that's being told stuff to do. So you got time to yap, you got time to move and do stuff, Wanting love. Now, when you're telling universe, I need somebody in my life, I want somebody in my life, it's not necessarily going to be a fulfilling situation or experience. Not necessarily. Yeah, here's the love. This is all you need. Okay. Oh, and look, I just picked it up. Freaking Knight of Wands back here. Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I find them all to be projects. Once I become a counselor, you're going to require 8 counseling sessions before I'll even decide whether or not I can allow access to my energy. And if you want to be unblocked, the fee is $3,000. Please, baby, let me work. Thank you. All right. Let me see. What's coming in? I'm not looking, just wondering. I know. But that's the point. That's the point, though. That's the whole point. It's like open to it, feeling like something's missing. That's the point I'm making. When you feel like something is missing in your life, that's going to bring in, a lot of times, that brings in an experience that makes you appreciate your alone time. When you're in a natural vibration of living high vibrationally in your own frequency, doing your own thing, this is when we kind of naturally attract that energy based on the frequency we're emitting. Okay. Just FYI. Okay. Just because that's how quantum physics works. And I just want to educate people, because a lot of this 3D world will plant these little seeds of feeling like something's missing in our head. We get all kinds of triggers around us all the time. Shows, movies, commercials, songs, social media, you name it. You name it. Anybody talking about their connection. If you see somebody having a moment, a romantic moment, and you know, one romantic moment, I think about that, you know, how phony my ex was. He would be all nice to me in public and be like genuine when people would see it, but in private he would be cold and distant. Anyway, we're all looking at like, oh, I want that, but if I want what somebody else has, that instantly puts me into a frequency of lack and block. Like I'm missing something when I am not. I am full and complete and whole on my own. So that's the whole message. But anyway, that's not romantic, I know, and it's not fluffy, I know. And I'm sorry that I often will come off as a cynic and a wet blanket when it comes to romance and emotionally, you know, oh, love, yay, you know. I'm not fluffy or sentimental or super you know, what is the word, romantic anymore. I'm not a hopeless romantic anymore, not like I used to be. It got really taken away from me, that whole thing. Queen of Swords is just sitting out here. So Queen of Swords, anything coming in? Page of Cups sideways, these do not match, and the Devil. This is sideways. This is emotional immaturity, not good feelings, not good reasons. Your boundaries up high. I would say, here's that effort again. 8 of Wands. Here's another fast mover. 7 of Wands. Guard up. Go with the flow. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. 7 of Cups. Okay, let me read you. Yes, good. I've healed so much, but a companion might be cool. But what if they're not healed? Because that's another thing about, you know, love. It's about seeing in another what you are not, what you don't have, and then we connect with a person based on that energy, and then it takes you through this whole experience that is not love, but it is the mind's depiction of what that experience should be. And when it doesn't hold up those expectations, that's when things quickly start to crumble. I'm not healed, then I won't be attracted. Yeah. I got lots of boundaries up here, baby, for you. I think the more tests you pass, the more tests you pass, and strong as you keep your boundaries up, and your ability to, you know, remain loose and fast with any offers coming forward, however tempting they may be, you will be, you know, I think the emotions are what's going to confuse you most. But as long as you're keeping a level head on your shoulders and not letting your emotions take over, this will give you success in being able to see people for who and what they are. Okay? Does that make sense? So it does seem like you're still got your head on about it, but I don't see anything like promising coming in. I don't see the one. Oh God, yeah, by design, honey. It's by design. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Only 2 to 5% of hetero males are truly available for a genuine, healthy partnership and connection. 2 to 5% of hetero males. If you are in a heterosexual relationship, 2 to 5% are truly available the way you're truly available. Willing to come forward, willing to be accountable for their actions, acknowledge your inability to accept said behavior, and a willingness to work on behavior. 2 to 5%. Okay. Just letting you know. Just keeping it real. Because it's not what a majority of the internet tells you. You know, I would not necessarily say that. I would say it would probably be. Let me look. I'm venturing, yeah, I would venture to guess it's probably higher. Just because of the ability to be, like, completely accountable. Completely accountable. And to do that childhood trauma work, that shadow work, like that true shadow work. To work on everything from the bottom up. I mean, that's what's wrong with that. I'm totally doing that. You know, I've never been in love. I was telling my dad that today. I've never been in love ever with another person. I've never been in love the way that I feel like being in a relationship should be. I've never been in love. I know that I've never been loved the way that I show up in a partnership. But I am in love with my purpose. I'm in love with the person I am. I'm in love with that. So I think that, you know, that's a fantastic place for me in my life. And I'm good with that. Treat yourself, she said. Encounter the 2 to 5% and never see it for. Well, it's like I said, it's about making it through the process. And those and it's just, you have to be dealing with somebody. It's like this alignment. There's an alignment when somebody hits the lottery. Think about how minimal those odds are when somebody hits the lottery. That's a vibrational and frequency energetic alignment. You knew you were going to win. You knew to buy a ticket. You knew to pick those numbers. You knew to be at this place at this time. You knew to look in this direction. You knew to give this person your energy, right? And then this thing kind of evolved. It's not as quick as hitting the lottery, but it's an energetic alignment. And it has to be that way. The 2 to 5% are also experiencing the unhealed women. And I'm going to say this, that there's probably, you know, maybe, I don't know, I would say 15 to 20% of women out there who are a good majority of the way through a lot of their healing. They're able to catch that moment. They're able to really apply it to their everyday life all the time, consistently, all day. They don't take breaks from it. They don't just say, I'm sick of being good, I want to go be bad. They don't deter. They don't, you know, veer off. They don't, you know, it's probably 15-20% women who are truly like all in on that healing. And then you have that 2 to 5%, and then you have to have that energetic alignment. So if the 2 to 5% are hitting the, what is it, the 80-85%, they're getting further put back into their shells. Okay. It's the vetting. Power. Let me give you an oracle, Sarah. I gotta look. I don't. Bubba, are you sitting on my phone? Oh, duh. My phone. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. You're welcome. Sorry about that, chaps. Hang on a second. Let me, how do I exit out of there? Oops. Hang on. I don't know how to check. I don't know how to check it. I don't know how to check it. Hang on a second. There's my ceiling. Hang on. Let me look. Hang on a second. Time out. No reading. Whee. Here's my refrigerator. Here's my, okay, hi. Hi, Ernie. Whee. Sorry. Okay. No. Power did not purchase a reading. Unless it's in my Cash App. I didn't check that. What's going on? I went to go check for a payment, Ernie. How are you? You're staying as you are. Not looking, don't want another relationship. I know, right? For real. For real, for real, Fred. You said it all. Don't want, don't want, don't want, don't want. Hanging in there? Cool, good. Fantastic. I don't mind one. See, and that's it. It's not about being closed off to the experience, but it's not about like being focused on it or waiting for it. You know what I mean? It's about shifting that focus into other things and not like really not even caring at all. Unfortunately, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Let's pull you some cards. Let's get you. No, I don't want to do that. You guys, when I start rolling in the dough, I'm gonna have new. When I have new cards, I'm gonna start rolling in. I'm gonna start when I start rolling in the dough. I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm showing that. Sarah, you're so funny. You triggered my YouTube to hold your comment for review, you dirty girl. You dirty bird. Ooh, 44. Ew. 44. Oh, I know. I'm gonna get you some of these and some of this. Sarah, blank slate, personal power. Sarah. Dirty girl. Sarah. What else for Sarah? Try something new. Dust yourself off and try. Make a gratitude list. You need to make a gratitude list. Make a list for all the things you're grateful for and add to it. And focus on what you're grateful for, okay? The attitude of gratitude is going to bring you more things to be grateful for. So make a gratitude list. Try something completely different. Try something new. Something different to shake up the energy that you're always in, okay? Sure, shit, do it. Spend time with your pets. Excuse me. Return to center. Spend time with a pet. Take your pet skydiving. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Donate unwanted items. Reevaluate your priorities. Consider starting or expanding your own business. Duh. Duh, I am. Cody, gosh. I know. Alright, what else?
Yay. I literally, I like not wearing makeup. I could just.
There. Okay. There. I am forgiving. Forgiving. I can change my thoughts. And lastly, I am divinely guided. Those are your manifestation empowerment phrases. And I am beautiful. Beautiful. Ew. You're beautiful, Sarah. You are beautiful. Bye, Ernie. You're welcome. Go girl. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Good reading. That is a picture of you. Yes, exactly. That's you, baby. Bingo. Glad you were here, Ernie. I appreciate it. All right, kids. That's everybody. Yes? Did I cover the 2 readings? That was fun. That was fun. I like it. I like it. Very good, y'all. I struggled. Bootyful. Yes. I say that every day. Y'all, I got my dad saying booty head. I say booty head all the time, and I got him saying it, and it cracks me up. It makes me laugh so hard. Now he does it just to crack me up, because it's freaking funny. It's so funny. Oh, it tickles me. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, anybody else? We're good? Look, I'm in my jammies. Do y'all love it? Okay. Let's do a when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? This is a collective. Everybody, when? When are you going to get what it is you want? What you have been working towards? What you have been waiting for? What you have been hoping happens? When? When for my collective? When? Ooh. So everybody says, uh-oh. In just a few weeks. just a few weeks. Here we go. Left, center, right. 1, 2, 3. Pick a pile. 1, 2, or 3. I know, Natalia. It's coming. A few weeks later. Right? Number 3, we have 1. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Get your number. Pick your pony. Is it going to be pony number 1? Pony number 2 coming around the bend. We've got Sugarfoot coming around here. Pony number 3. Pony number 3 is Santa's Little Helper. Santa's Little Helper coming around for pile number 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 1 is Rosebud. Rosebud, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is, what did I say? Santa's Little Helper. Okay, here we go. Pile number 1. Just kidding. I'm pretending to be a race caller. I'm calling races. Pile number 1, faster than you think. Talk about picking your pony. Dun, 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 dun. Holy crap. How apropos. Pick your pony. Faster than you think. I was literally calling races. That's funny. Pile number 1. Faster than you think. I've got February, bottom of the deck. Interesting. So in just a few weeks faster than you think through February possibly, or February would be faster than what you were probably thinking. Maybe you were thinking way off in the distance. This may just be months away. Okay. Pile number 2. Oh, in just a few days. Dang. These are very quick little ponies. Look at you in just a few days. Better late than never. There's the tortoise. Tortoise and a hare. In just a few days. It's better late than never. Pile number 2. Just a few days, okay? Pile number 3. This is rushing in. Oh my gosh, you guys. Bam. I think I predicted the whole reading. I was like, fast race calling. Pick your pony. I was treating it like a race. This is freaking fast. All of these are fast. Rushing in. This says be patient at the bottom of the deck. It's rushing in. We don't have a finite time, like a few days or February or a few weeks. We don't have finite over here, but it's rushing in. Be patient. Pile number 3. Okay. Oh, that's fun. We love it. Okay, cool. Fun for you and me. Fun for us to see. Okay. Beyond the self. That was fun. Don't you dare talk to me about horse talk. I love a good canter. That's all my horse would do was canter. That was the fastest he would go, was a good healthy canter. He would not gallop at all, ever. But he would get a nice little fun little... Felt like we were doing something. He's like loping around. Kind of a loping canter. I love that you're talking horse talk. Yes, Hunty. I love it. Beyond the self. Take responsibility for your choice. You chose something. Take responsibility for that. This is your life to live. Own it. Own it. Own that decision. Own that choice. Own your investment. We are grown adults, babies. We are grown adults. Need a good saddle. It wasn't a big saddle. It wasn't heavy. It was pretty light. It wasn't like a little English sitting saddle. I think it was a Western saddle, but it wasn't big at all. And I had a really good thick blanket. And I didn't put it too tight at all. So I just wanted him to show me a little bit, but he was a field horse mostly. So I was just taking him from 11 years old, and I was like, do what horses do. And he was like, do what? You want me to what? It was good enough where we got, and then, yeah, it was fine. Anyway. You want me to what? Bless him. He had a bad case of like lamentis and founder, so I got a farrier out there, got him hooked up. He didn't know what a barn was. He didn't know what a woman was. He didn't know any of that. But apple fritters, my apple tree, lots of attention. He loved me. He would gallop to me to get food, but that's it. When he would be way out in the field and he saw me coming, he knew I equaled food, so he would. I love him. Oh, Nugget. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it, babes. You have a bright light. You haven't ridden a horse for years? Oh, yeah, I know. Once, they call it like riding a bike, like riding a horse. You never forget. Yeah. I loved it. Stop dimming your light. You have such a bright light inside. There's a lot of things in this world that we can hang on to. The darkness, the sadness, grief, despair. We can take a moment and let it take over. Or you should get your daughter into lessons. I loved writing. I was doing it at 40, but I loved it. There was kids out there too, but it was great. She was such a good teacher. My horse trainers was amazing. Ooh, Arabian. Wow. Wow. That's a fancy ass horse right there. Dang. I like palominos and paints and I had a buckskin. He was a buckskin. Beautiful bay. Stop caring about what they think. F them and their opinions. Opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one and they usually stink. Don't care what they think. Who gives a crap? Everybody's projecting what's inside of them. Everybody is projecting their own insecurities outside of themselves. Stop giving a crap about it. Don't care. Long hair, don't care. My cousin Brad and raised the... Ooh, nice. That's some shmoney right there, girl. Look around and feel... Wait. Look around and find some signs. Look around and find some signs. Look for these signs. They're everywhere. The universe is speaking to you. Look for the signs. Look for the synchronicities. I can't tell you how many times I walk up on a clock. 123, 222, 111, 1111, 4444. All the time. I manifest it all the time. Look for these signs. I will sit there and think something and then it'll happen. I will think of somebody and see something similar to them over and over and over again. And I'm like, get out of my head. Go away. Get out. Beat it. Get out of here. Stay present. Yeah, that's where life happens. Not in the past. That doesn't exist anymore. Not in the present. That hasn't, not in the future. That hasn't happened yet. The present is where it's all at. That's where we are. We rob ourselves of the ability to create the moments we're dreaming of when we're always mentally elsewhere. Frequently. More often than not. I won't say always. Not always. My new job is a job. It's a job. It's good. I'm kicking butt, taking names. 99% perfect. There's the one. There's always the one. I've worked there 4 days, so I've already had the one guy. But, every day I'm cutting 10, 11 haircuts. Doing all, like, shampoo services, the whole experience, selling retail. They're going to love me. Business as usual. About 50 people have asked me already if I'm the manager. I'm like, God, no, stop it. I don't want to manage anybody. I'm just now starting to manage me. I don't want to manage other people. And they don't do. And anyway, I like it. It's good. Perfect hair. Great hair. Pretty good tips. I had one weird experience, but other than that, it's good. I'll be happy there. I have to figure out the logistics of my location, as far as being near enough to it. But I'm working on some things, so I do believe this is going to be the catalyst I need to help me by doing Conscious Soul Reader part-time and working there full-time. I think it'll be exactly what I need to get me blowing and going, boy. I'm going to be rolling in the dough. I can't wait. Confirming something for her, at least when I was crow called. Oh gosh, yes. So, yeah, the crow calling. Yep, I have that happen all the time. 3 or less. Keep your eyes open. Rolling. I always think of rolling with the homies. Ty Frazier from Clueless, aka Brittany Murphy. The crow calling, 4 or more, is going to be a wonderful. There's nothing going on. Everything's great, good energy, everything's exciting. The more they call, the more energetic the day is going to be. Like, it's a really high energy day. But if there's like 3 or less, then just kind of be wary. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your wits about you. I let them tell me every day how the day is, and they never ever steer me wrong. They never steer me wrong, 'cause we're homies like that. Oh, it's not bad. It's just your recognition of it means. Let me look here real quick. Change, transformation, or endings. Some cultures view it as a bad omen, others see it as a sign of positive shifts or the end of difficulties. It can also be seen as a message from the spirit realm carrying wisdom or a warning. Again, like I'm talking about, they carry wisdom or a warning. It'd be a great day. 3 or less, not good. A dead one, it's could be the end of a phase and the beginning of something new. Murder of them calling away when I confirmed something. It was one call and then silence. Oh, wow. Wow. Depends on you, babe. Depends on you. It depends on your mood. Yeah, absolutely. Just depends on you. I'm more of a glass half full kind of gal myself, so it suits me. It feels better. It just depends on the culture. But listen, people will give you thoughts and ideas all the time, and you either find a way to attach to it or to reason it away. It just depends on you. Depends on how it's said, depends on who says it. So, up to you. You need that much clarification? You know, what I've started doing and I found great success in is verifying my messages. If I get something, I'll go and verify it. Like if there's a song in my head that won't go away, I will go and watch the lyric video of it so I can read the words as the song is playing. so then I'll know what the message is. If, you know, I keep seeing something and I have a feeling it's this date, I will go on and confirm the date, or I will go on and confirm the information I'm getting. Or if I see a name, you know, I hear a song I'm like, it's by this person, I'll confirm it. So then I'll know my intuition is correct. If my intuition is off, then I know I need to do some more grounding, some more intuitive work. You can do intuitive exercises to help boost that. You need them to put neon lights out and give you a runway with the air traffic controller at the end. Is that what you need, Natalia? Sarah and Natalia are looking for neon arrows. I'm here to help. You can tune in anytime. I will help you find your little neon arrows. Well, if you're overwhelmed in your mind, okay, if you've got a lot going on, then you're just not connected. You're really not connected. Earlier, I almost felt like I wasn't connected to read, and I was just like, I'm just not feeling it. But then I saw there were 5 likes, and I was like, oh, my baby. So I got on. And y'all saw what a struggle it was for me to be on, and I'm like, I am gonna get on, come heck or high water, and here I am. I know, I love it. That's okay. Because sisters are doing it for themselves, standing on their own 2 feet, doing it by ourselves. Because sisters. Y'all hear it in your head now? Y'all are awesome. All right, babies. Anything else? Anything else, my darlings? Everybody good? Let's go ahead and give y'all a closing message here real fast. Let's give us a closing message. Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. Not like what I did tonight, where I kept getting booted off. I kept pushing my way in. Boy, when there was a resistance, I was like, I'm going on. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Ride that roller coaster. Enjoy it. Stop trying to be in control. Because you're stepping into your highest divine life path. You're exactly where you need to be. Exactly. Divine timing is unfolding before your very eyes. Feeling like you need to be in control of what's happening is taking you away from the present moment, not allowing for yourself to be in the moment. Continue to make the most of every open door. Oh, don't judge me. He's just sitting there staring at my mess. Explore the possibilities behind those open doors. Okay, we've got somebody trying to pull you outside of your comfort zone, trying to get you to expand your horizons and move you to a new position in life where you're not comfortable, so that you can become familiar with something expansive, something broadening for you. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. You are meant to overcome, to rise above. Don't dwell what's on the other side of that closed door. This is interesting. We've got you not taking action when there's resistance. When there is a feeling of fluidity, of movement, this is where you're being guided. This is where you're being pushed to put your focus, to invest your energy where there is movement. When there is stagnation, you're being pushed in a different direction. And don't sit there and waste energy on what's not happening or why not. Continue to move towards the flow. Continue to move towards momentum, trajectory, forward focusing. You will have financial success in the future. Good luck sometimes comes disguised as bad luck. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. Be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. And if all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. I've got these cards memorized. I didn't even read them. I just looked at the first moments and they just went on memory.
I got big brains.
That's all right. I'm happy. I'm at a place earning money, being appreciated for my effort and my ability to perform. I'm coming back into something I haven't done in a while, performing quite well. It feels good. It feels good. I felt a little rusty, but it's like riding a little bicycle, and I hear that dun 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 dun. Every time I'm back here pedaling away, right? It's the little witch on her bicycle. That's me. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog too. You love that I'm happy? I am happy. Of course I'm so happy. I got so much going on. I've got so many ideas and I'm working towards them. I have secured my rig. I've got everything there. Everything is great. Everything's great. Like legally, everything is up. I've got all my financial stuff taken care of. I am building money. I've got, I'm going to start being able to save. I got my first check coming in next week. Oh, clown music is that's clown music. I'm thinking of the Wicked Witch when she's on her bicycle in the beginning when it's still black and white and the tornado's coming and she's on boop doop doo doo and she's got her like stupid hat and her big old dress and she's riding a bicycle with a basket on the front. Do 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 do. Yo. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog too. Yeah, they're different. It's not the music that's wrong, it's the musician. You've never seen The Wizard of Oz? How can you not have seen The Wizard of Oz, Sarah? How could you not have seen The Wizard of Oz? It's the greatest cinematic moment in history. That is the creation of Technicolor. Yeah, that's the creation of Technicolor. Everybody's seen it. You should watch it. It's really good. It's really good. It was the first movie that was ever in color. You've never seen Grease? That movie came out. I love that movie because it came out when I was born. That movie is from the year I was born. It is so good. Beauty school dropout. No graduation day for you. Beauty school dropouts. Wow. I thought, yeah, Sarah, is it because you were not big into movies? Because those run anywhere. You can see them anywhere. You can go on. They might be on YouTube. You might be able to watch them on YouTube for free. Oh, see, and Wicked is a new story. That's the story about those wicked witches. Now, I heard it's a really good story. And I think that the whole thing is like this crazy... I think the whole thing is this thing that's been dreamt up by the Glinda the Good Witch. I don't think Glinda's such a good witch. She manipulated that whole story, and the whole thing never even had to happen because she had the power to go home the whole time. She sent her through that wild and crazy crap for nothing. For nothing. Sadistic. Anyway. But I've heard Wicked was good. I haven't seen Wicked because I don't really watch new stuff. But I've heard it's about the sisters. I heard it was a movie about the sisters, so I've heard it was really, really good. It's raining! Yay! Y'all, it's starting to rain. That is glorious. Rebel, stop. That is a welcome treat. Shush! Shush! Shh! There. I'm gonna hear the rain, not her. Yeah. Yeah, a friend left us. I don't know what happened. Can you hear the rain? Awesome. Frederick, we were talking about the 2 to 5%. He's mad at us. he's not talking to us anymore. No, I don't watch scary movies. Oh, I did see all through the 80s, I watched all that crap, and that's why I don't watch Fred. Oh, there he is. In the background. Cool. Okay. I don't watch scary movies now because they were shown to me when I was a kid. I never watched them on purpose. I never sat down and was like, I'm going to watch the movie and I'm into it. It was shown to me. And I'm like, what is this? Oh my God, I don't like it. Even the Thriller video freaked me out. Because this is Thriller. I know, I missed y'all. I missed all of y'all. You have zombie dreams now? See, I don't watch scary movies, so I don't have any of that. That's all projections, though, of our imagination creating the scenario and bringing it to life. A lot of that is. I dream a lot about work. I have school nightmares about being in school and they won't let me out. Your dad hated Michael Jackson. That was my first album ever. I was 5 years old. It was the Thriller album. My first album ever. But the video scared me. Friday nights were your horror movie nights when I was a teenager. Oh God, no, not me. Gates open in your human design. It's terrible. Oh, see. Yeah, and that's why I don't do any of that. And I think my last person had a lot of demons attached to him. And I think the person before him and the person before him, they had a lot of demons attached to them. Actually, a lot of them. I've had to cleanse myself, so. Sage my undercarriage. You love the music? Oh God, that was a great album. PYT, Pretty Young Thing. Yeah. The girl is mine. Mine. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. But the king is not my son. What dream was either projection or me starting the dream future events because now I don't speak to your parents. Oh, interesting. Term for how you get messages on your sleep. Yeah, for sure. For sure. 1,000. I missed the 111 mark. I was watching for it and it's gone. Bugger. Bullets, as they say. Bullets. Pure bullets.
had that dream as a child too, so very interesting, the turn of events. Very interesting. These messages come through in a scary, vivid way. Flying and then too. Interesting. I haven't had flying dreams since I was a kid. And that's funny because that's when I was shown all those movies. And they were very stressful and very anxiety ridden for sure. Bye, Delaney. Love you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I'll see y'all soon, okay? I'll see you soon. Take care. Mwah. Okay. Yeah, it's a projection thing. I have nightmares about not getting out of school because I dropped out. And they won't let me out until I pass math, and math was my worst class ever. It was my worst one, and I could never get there on time to get to math class was my dream. So I couldn't graduate, and they wouldn't let me out. So that's my nightmare. And y'all, and I'm about to go back to college. So we're gonna start this all over again because I have to do my basics in math. And I don't want to. I was so excited, and my parents go, "You're gonna have to take math, your core math stuff," and I was like, "What? Why?" They said because it's a part of your college curriculum, and I was like, "Why? It has nothing to do with anything. I'm not gonna use it for psychology. I'm not gonna use algebra. I'm not gonna use it. I don't want to do it. I don't want it. I've not needed it. I'm fine without it. I have a calculator. I'm great." Dream about a guy in a bowler hat? Oh, a bolo hat. Yeah. This rocket ship slide we had in my elementary school. Being chased by something evil. Oh. A little wooden post. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny, and that's a reoccurring, huh? That's funny. You may have dreams of your past lives and the people I was. Now I will see that in my meditation, Sarah. I'll visit past experience through meditative slips. Like if I go really deep into a meditation, I'm in another lifetime. Not so much in my dreams. My dreams are more. My dreams are busy. I'm just busy. It's busy. So much going on. I'm usually working. Or like working towards something. The ones I remember, the dreams I remember is when I'm not working. I'm doing something completely opposite of work, like driving or going to school or shopping or something like that, where I'll remember those because it's not like every other dream I have where I'm trying to complete a project. So every night I dream, it's fun. Exactly. I call it going home, Sarah. When I go to sleep and I have my dream state, I'm going home. I'm tuning into the 5 to do some work, to figure out what I need to bring back to the 3D to keep on working here and do what I need to do here. That's like visiting. When I go to sleep, I say, I'm going to go home. I'll be back later. I say it all the time. And I envision myself because Tobean's Bumper sleeps right by my head every single night. He's right by me. He's laying on my arm. He's got his head in my hand, but he's always right there. And so I envision us like hanging out in my dreams. So mall dreams, high school dreams are frequent for you. Chasing the super donut in the cafeteria. Nice. Dreams were productive and helpful. See, they're not helpful. I'm just busy. It's not like helpful. Sometimes I will get a message that serves me. Every once in a while I'll actually get a useful premonition, but other than that, I'm just busy. like spinning my wheels, which is what frustrates me in life. That's frustrating, to be constantly doing energy, putting energy towards something and getting nothing back from it, which is what my dreams are, is because I'm giving a lot of myself to something and I'm not bringing back message, I'm not bringing back anything useful, I'm just doing. I'm sorry, they're scary. Try doing meditation just before you go to bed and claim intention over having message and peaceful dream. Visit your loved ones. Tell your intuitive self, tell your higher self that this is what you prefer. This is where you would like to go. And retrain your subconscious mind to connect to your conscious mind in that way. Okay, Leela. You have to connect your subconscious to your conscious and proclaim what you want, what you wish to do. I want answers. I want peace. I want to visit my loved ones. I want messages. I want to feel loved. Whatever it is. Grounding, clearing, protect. Yes. I know. I was gonna get a silk bonnet for my hair, but they do highly proclaim sleeping in a silk bonnet is very not only helpful, it's healthy for your hair, but it protects your crown and your third eye while you're sleeping. You can protect your crown and your third eye. Also, y'all, if you have bad dreams, burn some mugwort before your sleep state. Mugwort. Mugwort. That's Mike, uniform, golf, whiskey, Oscar, Romeo, tango. Okay. And I have a dream catcher right next to my bed. Very good. Mugwort. It's very good for bad dreams. Dream catchers are very good for bad dreams. Amethyst, hematite. Put some hematite. Put some black onyx next to your bed. Some what do you call? Some techite. It's protective as well. Techite. Mugwort will be an acid trip. What? No, it's a cleansing. You're going to cleanse it out. Try it. What the heck? Labradorite is pretty good. Sage the dream captures. Yep. New moon stuff. I keep trying to use my mouse to scroll my phone. Yep. I got dream catchers. I got the mugwort. I'm going to get a silk bonnet, though. I'll get a silk bonnet ordered for your head. Yeah, a silk scarf, but I would roll that right off. Selenite's good. Ooh, I'm going to be doing some upgrades to my rig. I've got big plans to pull this bench out and put a cat box underneath the other bench and put a table and a chair here and put some shelves and stuff and wallpaper. When I paint, I'm going to grade selenite into the paint and paint it into the walls inside my rig. So I'm going to have selenite in the paint in my walls. So if y'all ever paint your walls on the inside of your house, grind up some selenite into the paint, mix it in, and put selenite in the paint in the walls. Because it's really fine. Like, you can grade it real easy. You can grade it real easy. You can get another stone, you can get something and just shave the little pieces in there. Shave all the pieces in there. It breaks up real easy. Selenite does. It's pretty cool. Silk bonnet isn't too tight. So nice. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, they usually are. They're very, very, they'll have a nice loose elastic and it's a really wide band. The elastic's like a good, you know, 3.5, 4 inches wide. And it's, you can do like, if you get those imprints on your forehead or whatever, you can do like a silk cap, put a cap on, put a silk on it. Oh, you're going to paint? Get some selenite. Yeah. Sigils. Yeah, you can use it for chalking. I use the end of my smudge sticks. Like when I burn those big old sage sticks, it's got the black on there. I'll take the black and mark with the black on mine. Do my sigils in the black, but selenite also. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Depends on the paint, but yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just going to be little tiny little shavings, like little bitty shavings. It's like dusting. Dust it up. You can dust it off and try again. I would put it in my mortar and pestle and sit there and grind all that up into a dust and sprinkle it in there. I would grind it to a pulp in my mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle. Your hair's to your head. Yeah, same. Yeah. Yep, you get all that weight on top of your head, girl. I'm telling you. I know. And then sleeping like that, that thing is just like, it's like on your shoulders when you wake up. Or it's pinching your head too dang tight. Yep, I know. I'm going to get one of them do-rags. But yeah, I was looking for a silk bonnet to wear. But that protects your crown and your third eye as well. But it's very healthy for the hair. A silk pillowcase is good for the hair. A silk bonnet is good for the hair. You can do like the heatless curl. You can wind up your hair in these like twisty rods or silk wraps and tie those all up and give yourself heatless curl and put the silk bonnet over that. Yeah, we all need a silk bonnet. We all do. We're all going to look like old 50s, 40s, and 30s mammies. Wearing our bonnets to bed. I love it. Bunch of biddies. Look at me creating biddies all over the land. Yeah. We'll have silk bonnets for everybody. Fred, don't forget to get your silk bonnet, sir. Frederick, get your silk bonnet. You may not need a big one, because you don't have as much hair as us. Is your hair down to your shoulders too? Fred's like, yes. I flick it all over. Can you imagine, Fred? Join the silk bonnet club. My head will get hot, and then I unleash the bonnet, and it's frizz. I know, right? I know. Girl, I know. I'm perimenopausal. I'm always hot when I sleep. It sucks a lot. I'm in a perpetual state of superheat. For review, let's review it. What are you dirty birds saying? Ah. Hey man. We're showing it. A He-Man. Why does that? Wears one because his hair is to his collarbone. Yeah. Yeah, see? It's just a way to protect and prevent breakage. It protects frizz and prevents breakage. So they're good. They're awesome. Oh yeah, see the frizz. Yeah, for perms. Yeah, it's good. I know. They're starting to really grow their hair out. Trust me, I'm doing haircuts now. They got tons of hair. It's cool. I don't mind it. I had a guy come in, he had hair down to here. He didn't tip me. But he was a kid. He didn't know any better. I think he was in his 20s. So he's never had a service industry job, and his parents were not giving the correct lessons. So he didn't know how to tip. Y'all keep saying that all the time. Y'all are the same person. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny. Natalia and Sarah. The duo, long lost sisters. I know. Sisters from another mister. You babies are sisters from other misters. All good. Where are we at? 135, 34, 33, 34. There it is. With 4 of 4. Perfect. All right, my babies. I'm going to say goodnight. Big old sugars for each and every single one of you. It was so good to see you and to catch up. I'm glad everybody is living your best lives. For those of you who are doing that hard work, thank you so much for tuning in and allowing for me to guide and offer you clarity on the experiences that you are going through. We are all in this together. I will absolutely be back, hopefully this week. Once I get over to the other park, it should be a better connection. I love y'all so very much. I love every single one of you. I missed you incredibly. I will not be a stranger. And after July 15th, my birthday's on the 13th. I'll probably be on the 13th at night. I'll probably come say hi to y'all. But on the 15th, I move back to my mom's apartment for a while. So back to that good, juicy, full, free-flowing internet with a constant connection, baby. It's going to be on fire for a little while again. And then, yeah. So, I love you. I missed you. I hope to see you guys very soon. You're the 12. I love us. You're on Saturday. I'm on Sunday. So now I have to come on. It's Sarah's birthday. It'll be my birthday. Y'all have a beautiful night. Rest well. Don't forget all the tricks we talked about for dreams. Maybe get a dream journal, stick it next to your head. I know Natalia's doing that. So, Frederick, thank you so much for all of your efforts, all of your work here tonight. Everybody else, thank you for showing up. I will see y'all so soon. Layla, thanks for finding us. This was a treat to see you again, baby. All right, y'all. Bye.